We are rolling whenever you're ready.
Hey guys, it's Zephyr. Welcome back to ZQuest, and today we'll be taking a look at PT, which was available on the PlayStation Network about a week and a half ago now. It started out very ambiguous, and all it had was a grave marker with the word PT in it, and it said that it was developed by 7780S Studios, which nobody had any idea of what it was. It was an incredibly vague download for most of us, but it quickly spread like wildfire. I immediately got a text to download it. Of course I did. Upon starting it, all it says is some very, very ambiguous lines, and you start out in a room that you wake up in with nothing else in it, and a door unlocks and you have to go through it. It's ambient, and it resembles a lot of the horror thrillers that have been coming out now, and as you travel through it, there's really not a whole lot of action, but it's very interactive at the same time, and it's more of an experience than an actual game that you're involved in. It sort of pulls you through rather than you forcing your way through. You start out with very minor differences. A thing falls from the desk, you hear a small noise, a small baby crying, and you have to keep looping through. Now the interesting thing is that despite the fact that you can play almost 10 hours worth of gameplay for the typical playthrough, there is only one hallway that you stay in for the entirety of the game. This might sound boring, however I assure you it is not. The mystery of the entire game has had the gaming community in an uproar ever since it came out. What is it? Why is it here? Why are we going through this hallway? Is there anything else to this? Are you ever going to see monsters that you have to fight? These were all huge questions until 4 hours after the playable trailer came out. A girl in England actually beat it by accident. And it was revealed to be the new Silent Hills, which is being directed by Hideo Kojima. It has Mr. Del Toro in it as well, starring our favorite super duper awesome hunky man, Norman Reedus. I think that it's wonderful that it was a teaser for Silent Hill because it kept a lot of us so mystified and intrigued the entire time. Here's the interesting thing though. Even though she beat it, revealed what it was, we still weren't satisfied. No one knows exactly how to beat PT. We all have done it accidentally, a lot of us have, myself included, but so far it's been a week and a half since it's been out and nobody knows the concrete way to solve the last puzzle. Here are the things that we know so far. When you get to the very end of it, if you take 10 steps after midnight hits, you can get a first baby's laugh. However, theories have ranged from having to use the mic to say Kojima's name, to you have to use the mic to sing the baby to sleep, to you have to do it with a certain light of a flashlight, you have to look at something for 4 hours, to everything else. And so far there's been plenty of theories, however there is nothing that will explain to us how or why we've beaten the game. And Kojima said that we will have to work together on an international level to figure out the exact way to beat the game, which is very classic Kojima. A lot of you old school Metal Gear Solid fans will remember in Metal Gear Solid 1 playing against Psycho Mantis that you actually had to unplug the controllers to be able to trick him. And that he also put one of the codex numbers on the back of the jewel case. Hideo Kojima is very well known for being a trickster and really pushing the boundaries of what it is to play a video game and how involved you're going to be, which is what makes me so incredibly excited for Silent Hill to come out. Not to mention the fact that it does have Del Toro in it as well. Together it's going to be an incredible experience for the user, not only from the interactive point with Kojima, but Del Toro will take over the incredibly visceral visuals. Everything is going to be slimy, disgusting, dark, and gritty. And of course Norman Reedus, who looks like our typical Silent Hill protagonist, will be spearheading it, which will cause all the more rage, I'm sure. So far, what we know about Silent Hill is very minimal. Right now, all we really know concretely is that it's titled Silent Hills, who it's being produced by. We have no idea of any release dates, but we are all eagerly anticipating when we will hear more about this and see more trailers. This is Zephyr. Thanks for hanging out with me at ZQuest, and make sure to check out more on Nerdcore Movement's YouTube channel and subscribe to us. Thanks, guys. See you later. Redo it. Good.